Hey there, this is my second Bandicam recording, and I'm using this particular recent chart that I made here. I've got to get right to it because I only have a little bit of time. So I'm trying to get this zoomed in here. Okay, this is the F guitar. This is the regular guitar. This doesn't change. This does not change. As you can see, you can't change. I don't have it programmed like a computer so I can change these colors anywhere and tune anything. You know, it's done in E. I'm doing this for the sake of sanity, for the sake, look at my hand, looks alien, for the sake of my people I'm trying to help on the internet, right? My friends, okay? So this is it sounds terrible, but that is the F, okay? And that is right here. What I'm playing is this root F, the fifth, the F, the third of F, which is A, the fifth of F, which is C. And those colors, they are on this chart up here. Okay, these are the colors. Now this isn't as bad as it was last time, the first tape I made, right? Tape, video. These colors don't change. Okay, you got 12 tones. B flat, right? If it was B flat right here, and I wanted to call that the root, that would be the root. This would be 2. Okay, the D would be 3, the E flat would be 4, and so on. F would be the fifth. And, you know, you can see how the fifth would be dominant because the fourth of B flat would be the seventh of F. So it stays within the B flat mode. But these are the colors and they don't change now. I've added the purple D, I've added the light blue A. G has always been red for the last 10 years in my guitars. Okay, that would go to D, right? That would go like dan, 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 dan. Okay, that goes to D because it's a D string now. It's E tuned, E, D, E, A, D, G. Now here's the tuning warp. Instead of going to C, it goes to B. That's why the tuning warp, we have to, if we want to go up a perfect fourth, we have to warp up. Okay, so let's talk about that. So what's the deal with the patterns now? Okay, well the patterns are right here. Now I'm having trouble moving this around. Here we go, finally. This is the unwarped keyboard. This is a warped keyboard. As you can see, it goes. The unwarped keyboard goes. See, it's all fourths. All right. So this is, you know, this is all fourths here. It would go something like R4. Oh gosh. All right, let's just do this. 7. 7 is, this is going to be the E. Okay. I'll have to play it back here. This is the E. The second string up is the. We just did this. We just did this. Is the A. The next string up is the D. The next string up is the G. But now, are we gonna? What are we gonna get on that 5? Are we gonna get the C? Yes, straight up on the unwarped. But over here, we have to go up one. You see, from the second, which is the G, to the C, we have to warp over. You see right down here, we're warping over because this is a different tuning. This is the tuning warp because that's the big secret. Okay. So we're about halfway through the video now. Alright, so about playing with patterns, because all these videos are going to be 10 minutes with the freeware version. So why did I choose F? Because F, I can fit some patterns here. So here I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 R, and up here that's the S2L, the stack of 2 long. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 R. What are these? Those are parts of pentatonic scales. So if I want to do a pentatonic on A, this part, that's the long. This is the short. This is the short. This is the long. It's just longer. So starting from here, we just follow these up here. Sorry, these up here stack up vertically. So the 3 is going to sit right on top of the 7, and notice that the 7th of anything, okay, is a 4th below the 3rd. So the 7th of C would be B, and is a 4th below the 3rd of E, a perfect 4th. Okay, so they stack up vertically like that. So we could just talk about vertical for now, because vertical is easier than horizontal. They're interwoven. They're interwoven. So you have here, they're interwoven. Do I have that little diagram? No, and I don't want to find it right now, but the general 7L pattern right here. This is the 7. You see how it's shaped like a 7? Don't worry, that happens to be a 7th there, but that's not what the 7 is. Here's the 7. You see, it looks like a hangman or something. It's like 7, and here's the L, cornering on the floor. And it's actually what it gets is the long one up here. You see the square, and then down here the short one, the stack of 3 short. See, before I added the 4th and the 7th for the diatonic, I just had these guys for the pentatonic. This was the short, the stack of 3 short. Here it is, R2, 5, 6, 2. That is the stem of the 7. This part, okay? I don't have any big 7s right here. Here's a 7. This is kind of like a diagonal 7, but this is it. So this is the stem of the 7. This is the long part. The L, this is the stem of the L, which is R2, 5, 6, 2, 3. And then this is the long part. That's the L. That's why it's 7L. But they're interwoven. You see, 6, 7R goes into 7R2. So when they're horizontal, next to one another, when they're next to one another like this, they share notes. Just like the cage system shares notes. So if I go like this, okay, that's the A-shaped. Then the G-shaped gets a big old bar there. So you know, those are the same notes, these 3 notes. But the G-shape, you bar it, and you're going. All right, let's move on. So what I've done is I want to do. We got about a minute and a half left. So what I wanted to do was fit these patterns closer to this capo or tune nut, or it could even be a bar, a finger bar. But in the E guitar, okay, this is the capo or the tune nut. And still we have no notes here. We have notes here. I put the notes there if you want to talk about it over there. But we want to fit. I wanted to fit those patterns. They're easier to see without all the razzle-dazzle note colors, because this could be in any key. Why not E? You might ask, well, what about E? Isn't that easier? Isn't E easier than F? No, because in the E shape, okay, here's the E shape, characterized by the 5th, the root, and the 3rd. And this is the shape of E. This is the shape of F. Same thing. Okay? Sounds Mexican.